right there, man. You know what the fuck it is, man. BLB.
Base and B.
There it is, man.
Episode 40 motherfucking 1.
Indeed,
Yeah,
man.
I can't say it. I can't say it.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna never try,
Can't
man. My man, Lo God, my man couldn't be here today, man.
And that's what said it last time. Corrento y Uno. We're gonna run with that.
Yeah,
we're gonna run with that.
Corrento
y Uno. We're gonna run with that. Y'all let me know if I just fucked up on that, man.
It's okay. It's okay. We tried. You tried.
Yeah. Oh, you just said
nothing.
no Lo here today.
Yeah.
You know, the crowned one ain't here today.
Indeed. Lo God, King, you know who he is. Fuckers been up with you though, man.
And I can't complain. Same old. Living life, moving on. You know what I mean? Anything been new with you?
Well, I guess we gonna move, boy. You know, go ahead, boom, hit it with the story, man.
Get it. You go get it off your chest early.
Get it out of the way, boy. Nigga
Shit,
just
man.
got sent home from work today. Like, definitely not gonna tell y'all where I work at.
Yeah.
Nigga just got sent home.
You gotta speak in code. You gotta speak in code.
On some bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Nigga done sent me home for letting the nigga know about himself, about how he be playing with a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got me working for the next man when there's about 3 of these motherfuckers that work in this one area. And I work by my motherfucker, so I'm constantly helping these 3 motherfuckers. So I tell this motherfucker, listen, I just helped you out one last time. Don't ask me to do it again, sir. You hear me?
Straight
Real
like
cool.
that.
Real
like
cool,
that.
real chill. This nigga say, but why? Why don't you want to be a team player? What you mean why I don't want to be a team
He pulled
player?
the team player race card out on
We ain't been no team since them niggas started working here. You hear me?
Hit him with the TP, team player.
Man,
Nigga,
Slim.
where you been at?
He threw
Where
me
you at?
on, Slim. Then he get to talking to the manager. In my face, tell them people that I'm lying. Like, nigga, what? Slim, you must don't know who I am, Slim. I ain't never swelled to nobody in this motherfucker ever, because I ain't got no reason to swell to none of y'all in this joint for nothing.
Pretty
All
good.
I do is do my work. Everybody in here can vouch for that.
Pretty
And
good.
they can vouch for everything I'm telling you about these motherfuckers. And yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't give these niggas no type of training. He just hired these niggas. Yeah, those my partners.
My
You know
partner,
what I'm saying?
my primos.
Those was my mans in there. You hear me? Let me go ahead and get them in there, man. Matter of fact, when you hire them, don't give them no duties. I got them.
Yes,
You hear me?
Bunch the clock.
Just give all the duties to Shorty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give them duties too while I'm talking to these niggas. You hear me?
We gonna get the niggas up out of here.
Son, listen, I know I done let them know about themselves and I got a little hype and shit. But for the shit that they do, another nigga would have smacked the shit out of one of them, Slim. For you to be talking to a nigga, now mind you, we do the same job. For the head manager dude to be talking to a motherfucker, right? Talking to this nigga right there, right by the car. And then you walk up and he asks you to move this car. Slim, what the fuck type of shit is that?
You got workers right here.
You hear me?
Like
You
y'all
is talking to a
having a
worker.
real meeting or something.
You hear me?
Y'all just kicking a bobo. Get
You
these
hear
niggas
me?
off to the side. Tell niggas do something, man.
But yeah, you could ask me to help this nigga go pick up a car. All he got to do is literally go get a car, bring it back, take this other car that he has to take back, and bring that car back. You hear me? This shit probably take 15 minutes, if that, because the lot not far. You hear
It's
me?
simple shit.
Simple shit. This nigga go do this shit. He stop at the store and everything, son. You hear me? Nigga go to McDonald's. He go to the corner store and everything. Nigga
He like Chris Tucker on motherfucking Money Talks. He supposed to be washing the nigga car, the dry wash. This nigga go pick it up and shit and some more shit. Come back, man. I was looking for you. Wait a minute, man. The fuck on.
Yeah,
that Joe Vegas shit.
Man, ass niggas. But they real live. Every time I said something to them niggas, they went back and told the nigga. You know what I'm saying? The head, the pause, the head nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every time I said something, it was another instance, Mo. These guys, when they come bring cars,
Yeah.
sometimes they gotta find the car to bring back, right? But
Yeah.
they know what type of cars to get back. They know what type of cars to take back. The car that you bought that ain't been sold, you take that car back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when they come back, they had this thing of just asking me for a car. and just, you know what I'm saying, wait until I go get the car for him.
Yeah,
So I had to
bro.
tell him, I had to tell him, look, bro, I don't work for you, brother. You supposed to come get these cars and take them back yourself. Now, if you can't find a car, you don't know which car to take back, you can ask me and now
Right,
let
that
you
way.
know which one to take back. But I don't get the cars for you, brother. I don't have them ready for you. None of that. You get them junks yourself. Now, I am the type of nigga that if I'm in the car and I know I gotta go back, I will sit this bitch out front so you won't have to do no extra shit to get the junk.
Yeah.
I'm cool like that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But they some bad ass niggas, bro. Me telling him that he gotta do some work turns out to me being angry and having an attitude all the time.
Nah, shit don't supposed to work like that. Shit don't supposed to work like that. I had an instance similar to that. I probably told the story before, but fuck it, I'm gonna tell it again. At a job of mine, one of my previous jobs had a supervisor. Had a supervisor, but a supervisor. That's what I dubbed this motherfucker. So, you know, it's all over. This shit happened over me putting in a request for a vacation. I put the vacation in like a month or so early, you know, getting nigga some time. I know what type of funny nigga he is, right? And my PTO was on full. So I put the shit in, moved the woo, you know. Time go by, I damn near forget about the shit. You know, like I said, I put it in a month ahead of time. I come down to the last week. It's Wednesday. My folks say, yeah, my birthday such and such. You off next week, right? I'm like, damn, I ain't even get my approval slip back yet. Let me go, you know,
Check out this
Saturday.
motherfucker.
So I come to work. I'm like, hey, woody woo, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, push that, you know, push that through. So I'm down to like the last day. Like I said, I'm at work. I'm working. I ain't even too much thinking about the shit for it. Shit just be popping up in my head from time to time. So luckily for me, it's just a habit I had from all my jobs. If I put in the paper request, I'm also sending an email. The email is almost like a post stamp. You know what I'm saying? To show the day that you initially put it in. Because you give a motherfucker that paperwork, they can act like, oh, I ain't never get it. It didn't move. Nah. And motherfucking blah, blah. So we get down to the last day. I resend the email this time, but I include his folks in it. His supervisor. I'm like, damn. So he pulls me up at the end of the day. He said, yeah, man, I got your, this supposed to be my last day at work. Before the vacation, this nigga just giving me my vacation slip saying it's okay to take it. You know what I'm saying? After I gave him 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So he pulls me in the office like, hey man, you know, he go get slipping and everything, man, but not in these exact words, but this is how I heard it. You know, you ain't had to go and send an email to my supervisor. You ain't had to CC her and this and that and whoop-de-woo, cause on the real for real, you know, all vacation requests supposed to be put in the beginning of the year and this and that. I'm like, oh, buddy, little do you know I like to read. I read our manual, our union little pamphlet that they gave out, and that ain't true at all. You know what I mean? So he like, nah, it is. I'm like, what? He like, nah, it is. I'm like, nah, it ain't true. So I'm going over facts. You know, it's hard. It's hard for you to really defute facts when the shit you coming with is just bullshit. So I'm busting them over the head with actual shit. You know what I'm saying? Booger. He keep going back and back and back. Now at this point, I'm going back. He going back. At this point, he ain't listening. And two men should never be arguing. Period. You know what I'm saying? But he's the type of dude that actually loves the argument between him and another man. It's like he gets a kick out the shit. You know what I'm saying? To the point where he the type of nigga, you get into an argument with this nigga, he gonna, when you leave and all mad, he gonna turn around and start laughing. I got that bitch nigga hot. Oh, bad ass, old geeking bad ass nigga. Yeah, so I'm the type of dude who's never, I don't even argue with my old lady. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue with my kids, can't argue with my old lady, can't argue with my mother. So I'm definitely not about to argue with a nigga that I cares nothing about. I'm gonna have to go across your head. His office look. You know what I'm saying? So we talking at this point, I'm talking with my hands now. And I'm talking to the point where he can't get a word in. Because the part of me trying to be professional and get my point across the right way is gone out the window. Now I'm talking to you like a nigga outside. Slim, this what the shit is, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I put the shit in. This was going on. So as I'm talking, my hands are moving and I'm moving forward. But I'm not really trying to pose no threat. This is just me, the best version of me coming out in this particular point in time.
Just explain,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
exactly what happened.
Yeah, so I'm just talking, and as I'm talking, now my hand on his chest. He's trying to get up out of the seat. But it's not like me, like, bitch nigga sit down. It's just like, you know how you check the homie. You know how you check the homie, like, nah, nigga, you wrong.
Yeah,
I sit on his chest, but he's trying to get up, and I realize he can't get up. So I'm like, oh, this nigga feel threatened. I just rolls out, but I don't roll out and do some shit. I go straight to the unit. Ain't give him enough time to get his shit together. He come around there marching in with an old crack ass nigga. Crack ass nigga cool though, but old crack ass nigga. He coming in with them. I'm like, oh, let's explain our part. And, you know, so they already heard my spiel because I was already over there. So he comes down there. She's like, we want y'all to just sit down and explain to try to get to the bottom. More. I say, nah, y'all already heard my spiel. Let him talk. Because one thing I love is when this dumb motherfucker talk. You can't hide it. When you open up your mouth, you cannot hide it. The person you are goes with you everywhere you go. When you open up your mouth, it's going to show. This nigga get the flowing out of his mouth. This nigga ain't explaining nothing. He sounding like a nigga off the street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? When he did this, you know what I'm saying? I literally break out and say, no, sir, we don't know what you're saying. Because all you're saying is, you know what I'm saying. We don't know what you're saying. Now, what I'm saying is, I have an email showing that something I gave you 30 days, that by union law, you have 10 days to approve it. If you don't approve it within 10 days, it's automatically approved, my nigga. I'm giving you the courtesy of just keep bringing it to you so you don't be lost in the loop. At this point, I put in a request that didn't get approved within 10 days, so I'm automatically off for real. I can just not show up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be that type of guy. But you sitting here talking about nigga called bodily harm and all this other bullshit. They seen right through it. It's like, sir, you have a good day. Enjoy your vacation. After that day, anybody put a request in, they got that shit back the same day. Y'all niggas better thank me, man. Y'all niggas better thank you.
Definitely. Nah, I think that's a little bit what happened to me too. Once my shit started getting hype and shit, niggas start feeling threatened and shit, talking about them crazy.
Cause I don't do this with me. I don't go back and forth. I don't even go back and forth with my lady. I got to step out or something because I may put hands on her or something like that. And that's not what men do. Men don't put their hands on females. That's what suckers do. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm getting into it with my lady or my sister or my kids, something like that, I remove myself from the situation. But this is another man. You engage with men differently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We can't go back and forth for so long. Your voice can't raise but to a certain decimal. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, your title goes out the window. You just a nigga I gotta put feet and hands on at this point. No matter the consequence. You won't have to get it because you a man.
Yeah.
And I'm a man.
See, that's how I feel.
It is what it is.
See, that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, but what I gotta stop doing is, motherfuckers, I ain't gonna say motherfuckers know that, because I don't really get into it with everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I do get hyped when I start talking, especially when the motherfucker playing with me, you know what I'm saying? When I know a nigga dead wrong and he constantly telling me that I'm doing some shit that I ain't supposed to be doing or whatever have you, that shit throws me the fuck off. So I gotta stop screaming at these motherfuckers. Cause I do be screaming at them like I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? And they just be all laid back, so I look like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? But all the time, I'm telling facts though. Yeah. I'm telling real spill. I'm telling the truth. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Really when them motherfuckers get quiet,
shit just get hype about it.
Yeah. When they get quiet and you start talking,
especially after I tell you something real chill and real cool first, and then you look at me like I'm retarded or something, or you say something to me not pertaining to what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Or making it seem like, again, like I'm not stating facts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man.
It be like that. When the motherfuckers get quiet and start looking dumb, that's when they know they lost and they done fucked up. Like, oh shit, I done barked up the wrong tree.
Yeah, what I don't like about my manager.
This nigga liable to go across my motherfucking skinny right now.
What I don't like about my manager, man, one, the head porter, that nigga been working there forever. It'll be like 30 years damn near, I think. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's they man, you hear me?
Yeah.
And then my manager, he wanna have separate conversations and shit. He wanna talk to me, then he wanna talk to them. Like, nah, nigga, we supposed to be talking in the same room. You hear me? Don't talk to me, then go behind me and talk to them about you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about some whole other shit that he get. And I can't respond or defend nothing, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. When I'm telling you about them and they can't respond or defend nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
And then again, if you need facts, I'm giving you facts. If you want to make this shit all the way official, go and ask anybody else out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Every salesman in that motherfucker or lady in that motherfucker tell me the same thing that I'm telling you. And they don't even have to tell me that. You hear me?
Yeah.
But the fact that they do tell me that just stems the fact that I know I'm right.
Straight like that.
I be telling everybody, bro, I'm not, I do, like I said, I do gotta stop getting hyped, but I'm not gonna get hyped and argue with you and know I'm dead wrong. I'm not about to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be arguing with a motherfucker knowing I'm dead wrong. I wouldn't dare do that. That's retarded.
That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. Now, motherfuckers know how to take you there, though, man. Motherfuckers know how to take you there, man. So
I just need to stop.
Yeah.
I just need to stop going in, man. The other manager that was like the shit I was saying that was speaking facts. I was speaking facts. He said some shit after the fact. He was like, man, that's what happened when you get too high. I was like, you know what, you right. Fuck them niggas. I'll just do my work, man. I ain't anybody to worry about. What y'all was on, but when I tell you, you know what I'm saying, can you not ask me to do such and such for such and such a reason? And this was a statement that was brought to me and you by the motherfucking manager staff that I wasn't supposed to be doing this shit. How can you come and tell me why? Or why am I not being a team player? Knowing that them boys don't do nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Like, come on, bro. You should have just walked away, bro. Or if you was gonna do anything, you should have just do what you do and just went and talk to the managers, bro. You shouldn't have been talking to me. Maybe I don't feel like I'm wrong. Maybe somebody else or y'all feel like I'm wrong, but nah, bro. Nah, bro.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. The more to this story is, people, I let these motherfuckers play with you, man.
Yeah, bro.
Don't let nobody play
Don't let them
with
play
you,
with
man.
you. Don't let them get you out your character deal, man. Just go ahead and stay
man.
chill, man. You can walk away slim, or just like he said, man, go to the higher ups.
Yeah. The one thing about it, Slim, everybody has rights.
I've also done that too, though. I've also had conversation with these other higher ups too, and nothing has been done. So I really just reached the point.
And I'm gonna be honest. My thing, I would like for you to move on and get something done, but I just need something to show that I've been reaching out on this particular problem. So if something was to come about, you know what I mean, I got a leg to stand on. I've been telling y'all about this shit for months and months now, and nothing has happened. Now that it has fully come ahead, don't look crazy, because I just showed you this and it's documented. So what y'all really want to do? Okay, you want to fire me? I want to sue you now. Okay, yeah, because I legally can do that. And you don't want to be held liable for that. So what you gonna choose now? You gonna do what's right, or you gonna roll with your man? What you gonna do? You talking about a company dollar here? That company dollar ain't no motherfucking joke. You could get fired if you bullshit and fire the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of make it thick for them peoples. You know what I mean? Indeed. That's no bullshit.
Indeed.
Yeah, but on other news and other notes, we ain't talk about this last time about all the movement and everything in the NBA, man. I've been watching that shit. I've been watching that shit, man.
I was waiting for you to finish talking because I was gonna ask you that shit. No funny.
Yeah, man. So where did we start? Do you want to start with Rudy or?
Man,
you
I don't
like
that
with
trade.
The draft, or we want to start with Kevin and Kyrie?
I don't like that Rudy Gobert trade.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I do not like it.
I don't get it.
Why would they get him?
I mean, it could work, but only way that's going to work, they got to go back to that old school ball. And when I say old school ball, I don't mean putting Cat and Rudy down there on the block together, but they got to keep Rudy off that ring, period. somehow, some way on that
And
defensive
for Pat
end.
Beverly too, though. Why would you trade Pat Beverly?
Yeah.
I swear, Pat
You
Beverly
traded
is
your
the
spirit.
reason. Yeah, Pat
You
Beverly
traded
is
your
the
spirit.
reason y'all was at where y'all was at, Slim.
Now I see why they did, because they didn't trade their talent, but you traded your spirit, and that shit go hand in hand.
And to keep it a buck,
And I think they could have got Rudy without Patrick.
man, yeah, but to keep it a buck, Slim, my man has evolved his game. I ain't saying he the greatest.
You
but
say he
Pat
talking
Bev.
about Pat Bev.
I ain't saying he the best, but he has evolved his game. Now he can shoot threes. He even added some dribble. He
He a
can
good
get to
player.
the rack a little bit. And
He
he
a
can
player.
give you defense. You don't
He a
have
pass.
nobody on your team that
He
can
a
play
fucking pass.
defense like that.
He's definitely
I don't know why people keep trading him. Every team he's been on, he's made that team successful.
yeah. I mean, yeah, he
Again, I ain't saying he is
he's
the
a
guy
good.
for the team.
Nah,
But man, he is a piece like Marcus Smart, bro. Like you keep them type of guys.
they gave up 5 draft picks. Not 5 first round draft picks, but it was some they gave up a lot of value for Rudy. You know, they gave up a lot for Rudy. That's no bullshit. But one thing about it, Timberwolves, Jazz, they far from being in real contention of anything for the foreseeable future anyway. So
I like
you know what I mean?
yeah, I like that. But then again, I'm sorry, I'm about to go on, but
Go ahead.
back to that Minnesota shit. I think if you'd have kept Beverly, they could have been alright. Like they could have been contenders for the.
That's what I'm saying. I believe they could have got Rudy without giving up Beverly. I don't think he would have been a salary cap hit or nothing like that. His contract was movable. He ain't on no long term deal, nothing like that. You know what I mean?
But to move on, I like Dallas getting Christian Wood from Houston.
They did make that move, and I fought for Christian Wood.
I like Christian Wood. I don't know why Houston gave him up.
Christian Wood and Nick Claxton remind me of a lot of the same.
Yeah,
When I think
of Christian Wood.
Yeah, Claxton and what I just said his name. My man played for Brooklyn Nets. Claxton and Woods. Yeah, them motherfuckers there. They remind me of each other in a way.
You think? Nah.
Yeah, in the way they do though.
Nah.
They do though. You know that
Frame, yes.
frame
But Christian
game
Wood,
and
nah.
how they
Christian
run the floor.
Christian Wood game is
Better.
better than
He better.
especially offensively.
Yeah, but I think of Claxton from what I see, because I watched them games.
Claxton
What
is
I
like
see,
a run the floor type of
yeah,
motherfucker.
and them,
Christian Wood, he bony as shit, but you could get him the ball and he can shoot the three.
yeah. But in this type of NBA, like that's my whole thing. But I think the 3 is like, man, we reward so much to the point where that shit is just the bad shooting. I think this lead that's going towards
Definitely some
3-point
bad
shots,
shooting.
3-point shots,
Christian
3-point
Wood
shots.
definitely
Like,
took some bad shots, but he was the guy on Houston. You know what I'm saying? He had to take them bad shots.
yeah, man. I don't really, man.
He's gonna have to take them bad shots on Dallas.
Give me a center that's gonna run the floor.
Yeah, Christian Wood could do that.
He could. That's what I'm saying. He could. But Nick Claxton runs that
and you
motherfucker.
can give him the ball one-on-one. Like if you need a bucket,
Yeah.
especially on Dallas with Doncic on the team and all them shooters on the team, if you give him the ball, he can give you a bucket.
You want to know another guy that I put in that same breath as them? That's not he is as talented as them, but he don't get the shine that they get. He played for the Pelicans. What's his name? Is it Jarvis Hayes?
Oh, Jackson Hayes, he is
Jackson Hayes. That's
I like
yeah.
Now,
He
is
reminds
like
me of
Claxton.
them.
Yeah.
He reminds me of them guys.
I like that
watching
young
them
guy.
guys.
I like
Watch
that
me of
young
them.
guy.
Yeah.
Hey, the
man.
Pelicans got a nice couple young guys, man. That dude Herb Jones, he got nice too. I think he won number 6.
And not even bigger than that. How you feel about them giving Zion that extension? Did you think they had no choice or?
Absolutely had no choice because
You can't lose them.
Yeah, you can't lose.
You can't lose. You can't lose.
Also, pause. The boy looking good.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't play last year. Did he play last year?
Nah, but
He
I'm
played
saying
last
he
year.
was getting big though.
He was getting big, but he was always big. You know, like a dude like him.
He started to look like Robert Trail a little bit.
Yeah, he gonna always have that Sean Kemp type of explosive type of look to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, they ain't had no much of a choice. But I would pick the Pelicans over the Timberwolves next year. Just to be above them as far as record wise go.
I don't got it.
You know, with C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram, a healthy Zion. You know what I'm saying? They got a mob.
I forgot
man.
about CJ McCollum.
They got a mob, man. They got walking buckets over there.
They do got a mob.
They got walking buckets over there. I wish they still had my man, Josh Hart. He would have been a perfect person to come off that bench for them. I fucked with Shawty. Yeah, I fucked with Shawty.
I
They
gotta
lost
go
him
with
in
the
that shit.
Timberwolves roster again, bro.
I mean, Timberwolves ain't no slow. They got Anthony Edwards.
They got Edwards and Cat. But after moving Patrick Beverly, who else they got?
And I still like D'Angelo Russell, man.
Oh, yeah, nah,
I still like him. He's a baller, man.
D'Angelo Russell,
He's
like,
a baller, man.
They got another young nigga that go ball, dude, man. I like the dude Nas too, the center with the dreads.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
They
got
another god too. I can't remember.
They're a young ass team, man.
But nah, the Pelicans, I forgot about that CJ McCollum move for sure.
Yeah, that's the move. Who else signed the and relative to CJ McCollum, my man Dame ain't playing. Dame said I ain't going nowhere. Dame signed a 2-year motherfucking extension with them people.
Oh yeah.
He say, nah, nigga, I'm staying with the bag.
Fuck
that. Can't nobody pay me like the team I'm with, and that's real.
Yeah.
Ain't no the only team that can offer you the real max is the team you with. And Dame like fuck that. Him and Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? And like fucking nigga, the city work for me. I'm a baller. I like the ball. If we make it happen, nigga, we make it happen. If not, I'ma stay in the city. This city gonna love me. This city gonna respect me. And in the meantime, in between time, nigga, I'm gonna pick up the bag of bags. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all folks got love. Everybody don't get a ring. You just can't go to another team thinking that you're gonna get it. I mean, you could think that, but it's been proven too many times over and over again that chemistry works better than just putting collective talent together. You know what I'm saying? Once in a blue moon, that shit works. You know what I'm saying? It was the only one team when it was just everybody knew, no matter what, the only thing that could defeat these niggas is injury. And that's that Kevin Durant team with him and the Warriors. That's the only team that I could really think about, hands down, that the only thing that could defeat these motherfuckers is injury. Because you put all these niggas on the court, you're done. You're done. You know what I'm saying? And through their whole run, through that whole Kevin Durant Golden State run, it was only one team that I seen that I actually thought that was about to get their ass out of there. And that was that Houston Rockets team when it was James Harden and Chris Paul, before Chris Paul pulled their hamstring. I really think that Houston team was about to get that spectacular Warriors team up out of there. Because that Houston team was together longer than that Warrior team was together. And James Harden was a different James Harden back then. James Harden's still good now. But that James Harden, that year with Chris Paul, when he pulled that hamstring, when they got put out by Golden State Warriors, that's MVP Harden right there. And Chris Paul was doing that motherfucker. Walking bucket. Walking, talking bucket. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, motherfucker, Celtics got Malcolm Brogdon.
I know. That's a good look because they needed that. Marcus Smart needs to come off the bench. Marcus Smart really needs to come off the bench because he suits them better that way. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to come off the bench because he's not a good player. He needs to come off the bench because he provides so much more to a second unit that really, really needs a player like him. You know what I mean? So that Michael Brogdon picked up is huge for them, and they needed that, man. They needed that. And since we own Boston at the time, man, we ain't talk about it, but we gotta talk about it. The finals been over, okay. The Warriors are the champions, but man, I know there's a few weeks later, but god damn, Jason Tatum, I ain't never see a superstar disappear like that in the fourth quarter before, my guy. Like I'm watching the game, I'm like, man, take the ball from Marcus Smart. Start bringing the ball up the court. Run to the ball. Do something. Man, this nigga run down the court, get on that wing, and stay there. Don't do nothing. Now, Jaylen Brown, he wasn't on and anything, but at least he was active. You know what I'm saying? My man, Tatum just went on to the wayside. I ain't like that for a superstar.
Yeah, definitely. But I also thought, man, Marcus Smart was just geeking. Him and Tatum. Brown.
They was in the spring. They never. You know what? I can excuse that, but just be active.
But again, I'm not making an excuse for him because I wanted him to go grab the ball from their ass too.
Yes, man.
Again,
He's their best chance of winning.
Right, but when them niggas coming down, right, and he go pop spot up in the ring, them niggas was literally going straight to the rack. They wasn't even trying to give him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't look like he wanted it.
Niggas was just going straight to
I don't blame him. He didn't look like he wanted it. They coming
They
down. This nigga like, what you gonna do?
After bad shot, after bad shot.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm like, Slim, they'll give it to you, but you gotta come up in their face. Do like this. Get on your Kobe shit. You know what I'm saying? Demand that ball. Demand that rock. You going home after this, buddy.
They just got some help, man. They got Jeremy Grant from the Pistons, man. Pistons gave him up that fast. I didn't think he was gonna come in and be that guy.
Nah, yeah, that ain't that. I mean, that's something, but that boy needs help.
I said some help. I ain't say he had a squad now,
Yeah,
but Jeremy Grant is some help though. Jeremy Grant can ball.
He can ball.
It's him, Jeremy Grant. They got the little shooting ass nigga. They just drafted. He was like that in college.
Let me ask you this. With the acquisition of Jeremy Grant, would that Portland team be the Mavericks team in the first round playoff matchup?
With just Jeremy Grant, nah.
That's what I'm saying.
But they still got Nurkic if he ain't fucking hurt.
Yeah, which is an AD guy that's fragile as hell.
Snap.
Fragile as hell.
Snap.
Oh bullshit.
But nah, they with the addition of Jeremy Grant, they is officially a playoff team. I guarantee you that, nigga.
Let me ask you this: what you think Wall do for the Clippers?
Oh man, I think he gonna dog with the Clippers.
I think that's the ideal. I think that's the ideal situation for
Slim Wall with the ball, Paul George and Kawhi on the wing, and then they got Reggie Jackson. They got Harden. They center just left though. Hardenstein just rolled out. But they got Ibaka. Don't they got Ibaka?
They still got Zubac.
Zubac.
They still got Zubac.
Yeah, but
I like
Ibaka.
Zubac.
Though. Who got him? Don't they got him? No, Ibaka went to the goddamn.
I don't know who Ibaka was.
I can't remember. He was with the Bucks.
Ibaka sound like he could be with the Raptors or something.
Nah, he used to play with the Raptors. Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot. But yeah, I think they like.
Nah, Ibaka played with the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying.
He with the Clippers. He with the Clippers for sure. Nah, but I think that's the ideal situation for Wall, man. I think he needed to smooth into a situation where he's like the third or fourth option. Most likely he'll be the fourth option on this team because Reggie Jackson ain't taking no back seat, rightly so, because he did that motherfucker last year. Reggie Jackson and the other boy, what's that boy name? Was his name Van or Strong or it was something like that.
Hey,
that boy stepped the fuck up last year for the Clippers.
Hey, listen, y'all probably don't know him right now. You probably don't know him right now. When I'm looking at this motherfucker, all these moves and shit, Jaden Hardy, he just got traded to the Mavericks.
Oh, that
you don't know who he is. I'll show you his highlights after this shit, and you'll know who he is. He just got traded to the Mavericks. He came from high school and he went to the G League Unite. You know that team, right?
Yeah.
He started playing for them. He got picked up by them from right out of high school.
Mm-hmm. He
just got traded to the fucking from the Kings to the Mavericks. He is a shooting ass youngin.
I ain't here.
I hear you. He is a shooting ass youngin. He got drafted number 37th overall this draft, but the Kings traded him for a couple picks.
Okay.
He a shooting motherfucker though.
Okay.
Pistons got motherfucking Kemba Walker and Jalen Duren. He was dogging in their summer league game. That's their rookie, Jalen Duren.
Motherfucking Kemba Walker fucked that money up.
You think so?
He's supposed to stay with the Hornets and get that bag. That goes back to what I was saying with Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard. You running around chasing shit, nigga. You gotta understand.
But did he not get more money?
No, couldn't nobody sign no more than what Charlotte could.
So what the fuck did he go there for?
He thought he had a chance. Like I said, I don't blame you. Like some people just want to win. You know what I'm saying?
Some
people just want to win.
Is good, but what he thought he had a chance?
He didn't start. He didn't just go to them first. He left Hornets and went to Boston. From Boston, he went to the Knicks.
He went to the fucking
Went to Boston. You know what I'm
He
saying?
went to the fucking Boston.
And when he was with the Hornets, man, he was doing that motherfucker. Now then he left because they traded him for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, I understand.
No, they didn't
yes,
trade. It was free agent season. Both of them was unrestricted free agents.
It was a sign and trade job.
Nah, he never signed. That's what I'm saying. He never signed because if it was a sign and trade, he would have signed the max with Charlotte. Then would have got traded. That wouldn't have made sense. Both of them was unrestricted.
Either way, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was a bad move, man. That's why Draymond.
Oh no.
That year when Draymond signed that $200 million contract. After coming off like first all defensive team and won the defensive MVP, and people were saying he should hold out for 240 because somebody Draymond signed that bitch in a heartbeat for a year, $200 million deal, and that shit was looking real good. Because right after he signed that deal, that's when everybody got hurt. The next 2-3 seasons, them motherfuckers didn't even make the playoffs, but he had his contract secured. The thing that my man from Atlanta fucked up on, John Collins. He was supposed to sign that money, get the money, often to get it. Your man for the Lakers did the same thing. The point guard, Screw, the same thing. Get that money. Draymond,
he was the worst of all.
Draymond got that money.
He was the worst of all.
Yeah, Rudy.
Screw was the dickhead.
Screw, yeah, they offer Rudy go bid at 2-something. Let me get that. And niggas that do what I do ain't about to get this type of money. Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? So to some of you young guys, man, they be like, nah, I'm worth more. Of course you are. But you young, so take this right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even paying you for your prime, because you ain't even in your prime yet. Your prime is anywhere between 27 and 33. You still in your early 20s. This is 64 million something to carry you over to that. You know what I'm saying? So get your bag, get your motherfucking bag, man. God damn, peoples. No bullshit, man. Oh yeah, speaking of getting bag, how you feel about James Harden shaving off $15 million? So they could go out and acquire other people. Do you think Philly really has a chance to really be a contender?
I mean, they already a contender with that team.
I mean, a serious contender. Like, you got to watch out for these boys, because, man, it's a chance. Not a chance. It's damn near 75% chance they will make it. They going to represent the East in the finals.
Depending who they sign.
Who is available? That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't. You know what I mean? Who is out there for them to go get that is going to actually push the needle?
No, I gotta see you out there.
You know what I mean? Nobody's out there right now. You know what I'm saying? And but the good thing about them is they don't need the world and the stars, man. They need help, man. I believe in Maxey. I believe in a confident Harden.
Yeah.
I believe in a healthy Embiid. I believe in a confident Tobias Harris. You know what I mean? Like, Doc got him up. You know what I mean? And
DeAndre Ayton out there.
I wish they wouldn't have gave us Steph.
You heard me?
Huh?
DeAndre Ayton out there.
DeAndre Ayton out there?
Yeah, well, it say him and James Harden.
No.
DeAndre Ayton restricted. James Harden unrestricted.
See, but that's next shit.
Nah, these all the free agents right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
But you said DeAndre Ayton is he's unrestricted.
He's restricted, and Harden is unrestricted.
Yeah, and by Ayton being restricted, they definitely gonna sign him and trade him. They ain't about to let him just walk. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man, we need to sign Colin Sexton back.
Yeah, y'all need to. Even if y'all wind up trading most of them guards, y'all got a hell of a bunch of guards right now. Y'all need to keep all of them motherfuckers.
Man, we just drafted the
That's
small
for damn
forward.
sure.
This nigga like
you
that.
know, I think y'all rookie that won MVP shouldn't have run rookie MVP, but he's definitely gonna be like that years to come.
Who should have won it?
My man, this shit.
Toronto?
No, ain't then what? Anthony Evans a rookie last year?
Fuck no. He won it the year before.
He won it the year before. I thought he got dicked.
I believe he won it.
He got that. Nah.
Doncic won it.
Yeah.
Doncic won it, I think.
No, that's
Doncic wasn't in that jump.
They won it. Somebody else won it over Anthony Edwards. But he's right. That was the year before. Yeah. Evan Mobley. No, I think he won it over. LaMelo Ball won it over.
LaMelo Ball won it, yo.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards had a different year.
LaMelo Ball won that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't even gotta look that shit up.
Yeah. Nah, but this shit it was a rookie ball. Yeah, Mobley doing his thing. But before we get sidetracked, because it's almost about that time, we got to talk about KD. We gotta talk about KD.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
If KD a Bama, does that mean Kobe a Bama too?
Why you say that?
Kobe did the same thing in 07.
Man.
Then later on, went a back-to-back, 08, 09.
Man, two things with the Kobe shit. One, he was fed up for years with the organization. But then at that time, they wasn't giving him no help. KD acquired this team himself.
Well,
James Harden just got the fuck on them people.
Yeah.
James Harden just got the fuck on them people. KD even had them people sign DeAndre Jordan ass for $40 million. He was geeking for them to sign DeAndre Jordan, and then they traded him away. He did nothing for them.
Nothing.
Also, Steve Nash was some shit. I ain't gonna.
Where's coach they could have possibly got?
Steve Nash was some shit.
He
was some cold shit on the sideline. Why did he not play Blake Griffin a little bit? Yeah, whenever Blake Griffin got in the game, he gave that whole team.
He got skill.
Yeah, he gave that whole team a lift. You barely played that man. You barely played LaMarcus Aldridge. You hear me? Now, I know these niggas older, but these dudes can still give you 15.
They're not even old, they good.
No, I didn't say old, I said older.
Yeah, they
you know
good.
What I'm saying? They can still give you 15.
Give me this 35-year-old that's out there working. You keep that 24-year-old out there. Give me that 34-year-old that's out there working.
Playing them niggas, man. Then what's the name got hurt? That fucked him up too. The shooter nigga.
Joe,
yeah, Joe Harris.
Yeah. But I always say, man, they not gonna trade him. They're not gonna trade him because there's nothing out there for him. Like any ideal situation that Kevin is thinking of, the team will have to give up everything just to get him.
Hey.
And they can't get no young talent from him because you can't trade a player like Kevin Durant for anybody that's in a rookie contract right now or signed to a rookie extension right now. Luka off the table, Tatum off the table, Booker off the table, motherfucker, John, whoever you could think about that's young, legally you can't trade this nigga for him. You can't do it. Anybody who you want for him, you can't do it for him. But if he go back with this team, this is a championship team. The Nets is a championship team if healthy and play everything together. They are a fucking problem. I'm trying to tell you that.
Talk about Kyrie trying to get out of there too.
He playing. There's no weapon. Nobody's moving nothing for you.
Even after resigning, they talking about he trying to get out of there.
Yeah, get him. I mean, keep him for this year. But they main goal, keep Kevin. Kyrie is cool, but keep Kevin at all costs. They gotta keep Kevin. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep Kevin.
Play,
Kevin will make somebody else want to come and play with him. Nobody want to come and play with Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie gotta go and want to play with somebody else. You know what I mean? Because his track record is proof. You only won with LeBron. You only look good with LeBron. And when I say look good, I don't mean like he on the court looking like God, because he always look good on the court. When I say look good, I'm talking about end of year results.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by looking good. You know what I'm saying? So they got to keep Kevin at all costs, man. But I think they're gonna stay together this year, and they're gonna be the team that represent the East in the finals this year.
You think so?
I think so. Because the point blank period, if you get Kevin,
Celtics get Malcolm Brogdon,
Kyrie, and that whole thing, the X factor. I think Ben Simmons, he's gonna start off slow. I think he's going to start off slow. But I think if he stay out there, he's a fucking problem. He shuts down your best offensive threat. And when I say shut down, I'm talking about the guy that usually gets 35 or 36 or 30. They only 23, 24, 25. You take if you can shade anywhere between 7 and 5 points off a top player's average nights total, you done did a good job. Because some of these niggas are so good, and the way the rules are, you can't touch them anyway. You know what I mean? And his length, you see when he did the trade. By Trey being so small and his big ass Penny Hardaway body on him, he made it hard for Trey.
Trey is gonna be Trey is gonna be Iverson, man. Unless he get on the right team, huh? I'm talking about as far as his career, he gonna be Trey. I believe Trey is gonna have a hell of a career, but I think he's gonna be like Iverson as far as he's gonna have a hell of a career, but he's gonna be so small. You think I don't think he's super sweet like that, but I just think he's so small that it's really so much that it's only so much that he can do.
I see what you mean by that, but Iverson was so much more of a dog.
Iverson was a dog.
So much more of a dog.
Trey is a dog in a different way. Iverson was getting to the bucket, giving you points. Trey is still giving you 30. He's just doing it in a different way.
Iverson,
you know what I'm saying? Iverson's my
30
all-time favorite player.
Yeah,
so
he go out there and drop 30 with a broken hip.
You know what I'm saying?
No softness to that guy.
If this nigga Trey is on the court, and how many times has he been injured? I don't think he's been hurt a lot. But he gives you buckets constantly.
Oh, he's a baller.
Yeah, he gives you buckets
constantly.
So I think he'll have a great career. But like I said, he's just so small. There's only but so much that he'll be able to do. Unless he get on the right team.
I was about to say he really got to fall on the right team. You got to fall on the right team with a bunch of big, strong, no homo, long guys. No bullshit. If you do that, then I can't even give a motherfucking sports analysis without saying homo. I don't think I had that shit to say that, but I said it anyway. Shit just sound crazy.
That's
big,
just
strong,
I
long
think
guys.
that's the same thing for Chris Paul too. Yeah,
Chris Paul ain't gonna win.
I think that's the same thing for him too. It's just he ain't but so big, so it's only but so much shit he could do, Slim.
Just Paul.
You gotta think about it, yeah, definitely. But you gotta think about it, bro. All the niggas that dominated the league and shit, all the niggas that helped will their team to motherfucking championships, all the niggas was 6'6" and bigger, son.
Outside of Steph Curry and Isaiah Thomas.
Outside of them two young niggas.
Yeah. And Iverson that 2001 year, but they lost, but still they got him there. Yeah, and he was the only team to give Lakers a loss that whole playoff series. They lost one game, and that was game one of the finals.
And that's what makes him different than the rest of them little niggas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
after that, Lakers said, okay, they wasn't full straight. Got to fuck out of here.
Even with Steph though, and Isaiah Thomas, they had two dogs on their team.
Yeah, they had a team. You need a team. You need a team. But they was the leaders.
Better though. They was the leaders, bro.
They was the leaders. That's the thing. Like they was. What Charles about to say, they was the driver of the bus.
Steph, at that time, even he was definitely driving the bus, but he had KD, and before KD, he had Steph and Draymond Green and Iguodala doing that motherfucker.
He
was definitely
Clay.
the leader of the bus. What I say?
You said he had Steph in
yeah. Burned out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, them niggas. If you ain't stick to them brothers, Slim.
It's hard. That's why I only named them two. You know, Iverson is like an honorable mention. You know what I mean?
And if he had another player like any one of them niggas had,
I almost wanted to throw Chauncey into that too, but that wasn't really Chauncey's team.
Chauncey was his team. That was his team.
Yeah,
that was his team.
But
I forgot all about Chauncey. Chauncey 6'4".
Well, I'm about to say, do we put him in that miniature bracket? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm putting him in that miniature bracket.
6'4",
6'5", damn near. Yeah, no bullshit.
But you know what I'm saying?
He definitely.
He used to actually play in the post. He was like Baron Davis. You know what I'm saying? But Baron Davis used to be my nigga though. He was
Davis used to get up.
He was my nigga.
When I used to play live, so I get Baron Davis. I'm going to the hole.
Going to the rack.
Nigga, I was using Baron Davis like he was Jason Richardson.
Yeah,
I'm going low, boy.
Hey,
going ham.
Baron Davis was my nigga, so
going ham.
That was my mind, kill.
Yeah, man, but shit, man, we, came. He had some good content today, man. What the first shit we talking about? A fucked up work day and dealing with supervisors.
Yeah, dickheads.
Dealing with supervisors, dickheads, motherfuckers that don't understand, man. Then ended it up was a good old basketball talk, man. We gonna be at y'all good folks next week, man, for episode 42, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking B and Base.
Base and B?
All the way live, nigga.
Man. Shout out to Lo God.
Yes, sir. He'll be back.